Yes, how good was that? What a fantastic performance that was. We were excellent, weren't we? And it's all about Alvaro Morata. I'm opening your comments straight away. I want to hear how you feel about this game. For me, it was an exceptional, perfect performance. Let's remember, not many teams are going to go to Stoke and get anywhere. Manchester United have already dropped points there. Arsenal have already dropped points there. That was just incredible. And I cannot believe how good Alvaro Morata looked. I mean, we know he's good. He's definitely hit the ground running as a Chelsea player, but that was exceptional, wasn't it? The way that he was just driving and leading the line. I mean, Costa is a distant memory, isn't it? That goal where he picked it up, the solo one, I really cannot find the words to describe it. I'm running out of adjectives. It was perfect. It was simply perfect. And we are definitely in the hunt. That is a Conte team playing at its best. You've got to remember, we've done that without David Luiz, who Cesar Azpilicueta is our best defender, but David Luiz is the marshal of that defence. He's the man that makes it all happen back there. So to do that without him, to do that without Eden Hazard, is absolutely incredible. I know Stoke were a weakened team, but I'm so happy. I really am so happy because it was a complete performance. I'm going to have a look here at some of your comments that are coming in. What have we got? Morata's by far the best striker in the league. That's an interesting debate. I think Morata is certainly one of the best strikers in the league. I think Harry Kane is certainly up there. I've always acknowledged Sergio Aguero's brilliance, but I can't think of a player that's started as quickly for Chelsea. Hernan Crespo certainly hit the ground running. I can't really think of any other striker starting as positively as this. Providing goals, scoring goals, his head, his feet. There's no end to his talent. And I think that's what makes Sergio Aguero such a great striker. And the reason that I think Sergio Aguero is one of the best strikers in the league, if not the best striker in the league, is because of the variety of goals that he scores. He's lethal with his left foot, he's lethal with his right foot, inside the box. He can score from 2 yards out, he can score from 20 yards, he can run with the ball, he can drive at defence. He scores big goals, he scores goals that win you the league, he scores the sixth goal in a 6-0 win. I think Alvaro Morata does demonstrate a lot of these qualities, and it's really, really exciting. I am so happy with that performance. It was perfect. I mean, it really was as close to perfect as you can get. Stoke didn't offer much, but it's a tough place to go. I remember, was it the season before last? I went to Stoke twice in a week, and we lost both games. That was awful. It's not an easy place to win. It's not a place that we always have won. But, it's now looking like Alvaro Morata is now what? He's pushing for... He's going to be in contention for the Golden Boot. He is pushing for 25 goals plus this season. And if we have a striker that can do that, there is absolutely no reason why we do not win the league. This is a striker, right? This just reminded me. That's the second striker that we have at the club who has scored a hat-trick this week. Batshuayi scored a hat-trick, 3 days ago? And another striker has just scored a hat-trick. We are very blessed, we are very lucky. And when you have a team that can score goals like this, the future is very bright. I'm going to look through some of your comments now. Let me just have a look. Azpilicueta is on 4 assists. That's from Callum. Azpilicueta is an incredible man, isn't he? He's the best left-back at the club. He's the best right-back at the club. He's probably the best defender at the club out of the back three. There's just no end to his talents. That's a really good comment there from Callum. Alvaro Morata is the GOAT from Sleek Rhetorics. He is certainly up there. He's trying hard and he's got a long way to go. But yeah, what a guy. And that's exactly what Ed Phoenix has just said in the comments. Gives us so many options. He can hold the ball up. He can play it into feet. He's strong in the air. What a guy. Couldn't have said it better myself, Ed Phoenix. Nice comments. I'm really enjoying these coming in. Love Cahill, so underrated from Joe Wilkinson. I love him. Anyone that played in Munich, I love, but I'm not convinced that he gets in this team anymore. I'm really not convinced. I think that we are better without him. That's not to say he can't do a job for Chelsea this season, because I think he can, but I do think we're a better side without him. He doesn't make our first 11. I'm going to Madrid in a couple of days' time. Gary Cahill doesn't make that team for me. So Dave can probably play anywhere on the pitch. That's from Abdi. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Do you know who else is a bit like that? A player that can play anywhere? David Luiz. like, what can't he do? He's excellent. He's excellent at the back. He's excellent slightly further up the pitch. He can hit a ball brilliantly. He can score a goal. He's decent in midfield. There's just nowhere he can't play. He's just such a technically gifted football player. That's a very interesting point there from Liam Russell. Alvaro Morata, 24 years old, he's just said. Yeah, important to remember. To be that good at that young, it's bright. It's, the future is very bright for him, and his best days are in front of him. It's very, very true. I think we should probably have a little chat about Pedro. Yet another goal from him. I really like Pedro. I rate him so highly, and he seems to love scoring goals for Chelsea. It's nice he's done it away from home. I saw a stat that a lot of his goals, the vast majority of his goals, are at Stamford Bridge. So it's nice that Pedro scored away from home. But the one that I want to talk about now, I've just seen something pop up. One of my notifications on WhatsApp has just popped up. I'm in a group called the Chelsea Wise Guys. Big up. They've just said we need to talk about Alvaro Morata's second goal. Yeah, I completely agree. So I'm going to look for your comments. Alvaro Morata's second goal. Discuss. Zayn Abdullah has said, don't forget N'Golo Kante. Do you know what happens with Kante? He gets overlooked because he's so good all the time. He's almost a victim of his own brilliance. He's so good so often that for us to talk about him, he needs to be scoring a winner like he did against Leicester, or he needs to be having a game above his incredible standard, because it's taken for granted now. And although I feel sorry for him because he doesn't get the plaudits that perhaps he deserves, he set the bar so high that he's a victim of his own success. He really is. He really is an incredible player. And you're right, our midfield doesn't look the same without him. So yeah, it's excellent news. Somebody here wants to talk about what is the Morata new song. The Morata new song is he's signed from sunny Spain. He's better than Harry Kane. So that's the new song that we're going to be singing for him. Is he better than Harry Kane? Is another comment here. Yes. Is he better than Harry Kane? Not yet. Kane's been excellent for 3 or 4 years now. Morata has just come in, but I wouldn't swap him. I certainly wouldn't swap Morata for Kane. So yeah, I'm very pleased. Do you know what I didn't know about Morata? The acceleration. How fast is he? I really didn't know that he had that sort of change of pace, but it was really good to see. He left Glenn Johnson for dead, didn't he? He really did. Left Glenn Johnson, stood still, rounded Fletcher, and dinked it over Butland. It was exceptional, but I just didn't know that he had it in him to have that burst of pace. I'm delighted that he did, but I didn't quite see it happening. But yeah, there were moments. I think it's true. There were moments in the game when perhaps we looked a little bit shaky, but overall it was a great performance. Aspie and Morata with love eyes from Dominic Cooper there. I completely agree. Do you know what I've just thought? All of our goals today scored by Spaniards. A vast percentage of our goals must have been scored by Spanish players this season, mustn't they? Does anyone know that? Has anybody got the calculation for that? How many of Chelsea's goals have been scored by Spanish players this season? Because today, 4 all Spanish. It's very interesting. We'd have to get a few Spanish flags decked out of the bridge, won't we? And yeah, they'll be really looking forward. I'm going to Spain on Tuesday, and they'll be really looking forward to that. So yeah, on to Atletico. We can't enjoy this game for too long, because this stage of the season, when you're this kind of club, the next massive game is just around the corner. So, what do you reckon for Madrid? Morata obviously starts. Do we bring Fabregas back? I'm inclined to say yes. Do we? Oh gosh, I don't know. It's tricky, isn't it? So for that game, I think. Oh, somebody's checked. Great work. Who's that? Sorry, I've just seen it. Carmelemo. I hope I've said your name correctly. Has just done the calculation. 85% of our goals this season have been scored by Spanish players. I hope that's true. Great work for finding that out so quickly. What community you've built up here, by the way. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, by the way, please do it right now, because I love the way that we can sort of have these chats. But yeah, so thinking about Madrid, for me, Hazard starts. For me, Fabregas starts, and obviously Morata starts. And I would also bring David Luiz back into the team. I think that he's perfect for a game of that magnitude. It's going to be intense in there. It's going to be very hostile. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be electric. The Atletico Madrid fans have made that new ground like a cauldron, so I cannot wait to get in there. But yeah, it's so exciting. I am really, really looking forward to getting out there. But a little bit more about today's game. It was just good, wasn't it? It was just exactly what we needed. Felt like we dropped a few points last week, but made up for it this week. We're back. We're in the hunt. Anything negative has come in? No. I thought Marcos Alonso was lucky not to be sent off. I thought he lost his head a little bit, and we need to be careful of that. We need to keep our discipline. But far be it from me. Anyone who follows me on Instagram will know that I will never ever say a bad word about Marcos Alonso. If you follow me on there, I'm forever singing his song into the story on there. And yeah, the geezer scored 2 goals at Wembley, as his song testifies. So I will never ever say a bad word about him. But he's got to keep his discipline. Can't be going down to 10 men. It causes us problems. And the games are coming thick and fast. Guys, this has been so much fun. Will you do me a favour? If you enjoy these live videos, will you just drop the video a like, just so I can monitor it? If you do like it, we can keep it going. And obviously, if it doesn't get very many likes, we won't do it anymore. So yeah, comment below. Let me know your team for Madrid. Let me know your man of the match for today. And let me know if you enjoyed these streams. So yeah, I need a lot from you. If you're watching, I need a lot from you. Get the comments going. I'm going to be in there right now. Go on, you Blues.